Well, I want to talk about something, honey, because it just so happens to be the talking point of the day for the Red Hat crew, and I'm starting to see some of you say the same thing in my comment section, and I don't want you out here looking like a fool today. I do not want you repeating the things that Red Hats are trying to say. So let's talk about it, okay? It's the files. Red Hats on the Twatter Street today saying that the Democrats are going to try to claim that those files have been manipulated in some kind of way. And y'all are already starting to do that. Yes, I'm already starting to see y'all in the comment section saying it doesn't matter that he's releasing the files now because they've already went through and scrubbed his name away and manipulated and we'll never get to see the whole files. Stop saying that. And let me tell you why I need you to stop saying that, okay? And you're probably going to agree with me after I lay it out for you clearly, okay? Okay. Stop saying that. Stop saying that right now. We know for an undeniable fact that Daddy has appointed a whole bunch of people in power that are not very bright. Let's look at the FBI. He's got podcasters running the FBI. Podcasters. Podcasters who came on TV and almost broke into tears after they viewed those files. You remember Dan Bongino, honey? It looked like he was having a hormone fluctuation that day and his testosterone was leaching away and he almost broke out into full fucking tears. He said, "This job is hard. I don't know why I took it, dear." So many things. They hired 1,000 extra individuals to peruse through all those files to scrape away Daddy's name. And they started doing that in March. And by May, they could still not scrape away Daddy's name. So they had to come out and say, what? What did they come out and say? There's no need for further investigation today because those files in no kind of way prove that anybody else was involved in any kind of way with child molesting, trafficking, or money laundering, or bribery, or blackmail, honey. Remember? That's right. They spent all that time trying to scrub Daddy's name away. They're not very bright, dear. Even if they did attempt to manipulate those files in some kind of way, do you think they have enough fucking sense to see where they needed to scrub his name away? Do you think these people understand enough about financial markets, hun, that they would see that there's bribery and money laundering in there that has to do with Daddy? No. They were charged with finding one specific kind of thing against Daddy that would have to do with him touching children. They're not bright enough to go through thousands upon thousands upon thousands of videos, movies, photos, emails, data transfers, money transfers, bank records. These are not the brightest people, dear. They're not going to get everything, no matter how hard they try. They spent months trying to do this shit from March till May. And by July, they knew there was no fucking way that they could scrub his name away, so they flipped the script. I'm absolutely confident because we are already starting to see this shit in just the drop from last week. The amount of ties that Daddy now has before our eyes with Russia Today, because of those files that play. You want to know why Daddy last week said go ahead and come after J.P. Morgan, baby? Because the real nail in the coffin here, dear, is financial transactions, bank records, and foreign fucking monies. And he don't have people bright enough up there to scrub away that kind of shit, honey. So stop doing the work for them by saying exactly what they're saying that we would say today. There's no way they can scrub it all away. Is there? Because, baby, it's safe to say today that Epstein is in the Trump files. Okay?